Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Super Rex here, and what's happening? Where am I? What's going on? Why is it so dark in here? Is there anything? Oh, here's a light switch. Okay. Oh, this is okay. Well, this actually is interesting. This is perfect for what I was wanting to talk about. Today I wanted to talk about the Power Rangers. Power Rangers is a franchise that has been beloved, and in some cases, looking at you, Megaforce, frustrating. For years. Hayam Saban first produced Power Rangers in 1993, debuting on August 28, 1993 itself. This helped launch a very popular programming block, Fox Kids. Power Rangers itself found a lot of its footage from combat, costumes, and monsters found from the Japanese Super Sentai series produced by the Toei Company. This franchise has had 30 seasons as of 2023 and had 22 different themed series, as well as 3 major films hitting theaters in 1995, 1997, and 2017. And even had a TV special release in 2023 which further explained the tragic passing of Trini Kwan in the franchise, whose actor had unfortunately passed away in a car crash in 2001 at the young age of 27. With all the various seasons, it would make sense that newer seasons would be fan favorites. New Rangers, like the White Dino Ranger and the Silver Super Mega Force Ranger. Come on, he may not have been in the show a whole lot, but his ability to be every 6th Ranger was incredibly cool. And the fusion of the various 6 Ranger Zords just to make his Zords, oh, that's so fucking cool. However, for a person like me, I don't like things based on how much they mean to me. For me, that means my favorite season is arguably MMPR, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the classic, which went through 3 different seasons in its original iconic airing. Naturally, they tried to keep the original Kyoryu Sentai Zyuranger costumes that they had adapted in order to continue developing a solid following. The first season is the closest adaptation between the 3 to the original Sentai just because it did follow the fight scenes. Almost all the costume moments were from footage that Saban had paid to be able to Americanize. However, as of the 2nd season, we saw a changing of the cast, introducing my favorite Ranger overall. No. Get out of here. The White Tiger Ranger was great, don't get me wrong. However, my premier choice is one of the new Rangers introduced in the 2nd season of Power Rangers as of the cast change with Zack, Jason, and Trini going to the Peace Conference in Switzerland. Introducing the man, the legend himself.
It's morphin' time! Mastodon! The joke's over!
Adam Park, played by Johnny Young Bosch. Adam Park is introduced as part of the Stone Canyon Trio, Stone Canyon being another town nearby to Angel Grove, which is where the Rangers' first series was ever taken place in. The first time meeting them is when he, Rocky DeSantis, and Aisha Campbell helped Tommy, Kimberly, and Billy save a baby. The trio were in the area for a Team Ninja competition, because that's just a thing that happens in Angel Grove. Zed, seeing Adam's skills as a martial artist, targeted him by his soon-to-be Dark Rangers. Not the only time that we've seen evil Rangers in the franchise, won't be the last either. Fortunately for the trio and their teacher, Mr. Anderson, it was due to this that the trio found out who the Power Rangers were, due to a fight with the Serpent of Darkness. When Jason, Zack, and Trini leave to go to the Peace Conference in Switzerland, Adam was selected to succeed Zack as the Black Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. At the end of the 2nd season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Rito Revolta, the skeleton brother of Rita Repulsa, joined Zed and Rita in an attempt to overtake the Power Rangers. Due to this, the Power Rangers have to go out on a journey to try to locate Ninjor and gain his help in gaining their powers back. In this season, Adam changes from being the Mastodon Thunder Ranger to the Black Ninja Ranger, giving him access to both the Black Frog Ninja Zord and later on the Black Shogun Zord. At the end of the franchise, Rita and Rita's father, Master Vile, comes to take the Zeo Crystal from Earth, only for the Rangers to split the Zeo Crystal into 5 subcrystals, which causes them to be sent to different points in time. While TV version Adam was traveling to locate the hiding place of Ninjor and trying to reclaim his powers, Saban had a different idea in mind for such a drastic change to the Rangers overall. Introducing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie, released in 1995. A brief go-over of this is simply this. An ancient egg is discovered at a construction site only to contain an evil morphological being who ruled Earth 6,000 years ago, Ivan Ooze, who later on invades the command center, fucks around and destroys Zordon's tube, and thusly severs the Power Rangers' connections to the grid and their current morphing powers. This leads to a very long development in which Ivan learns the traditional meaning to the phrase, fuck around and find out. While Adam makes some great action scenes in this movie, and the soundtrack is absolutely amazing, we can never forget the absolute banger of the scene after the Rangers have met Dulcia, and she has given the Rangers their new connections to the morphing grid, turning them into the Nageti, giving us this interaction with Adam.
Adam? Adam, what's wrong?
I'm a frog.
Yes, a frog. Like the one you kissed. To get a handsome prince.
After the Zeo Crystal is split and sent to various times in history, Master Vile used the Orb of Doom to turn the Power Rangers back into children, who thankfully maintain their memories. Imagine suddenly being a kid, and then this guy is standing there laughing maniacally surrounded by Tenga warriors. Key in the Aquatarian Rangers, our backup Ranger team, showing that there are various Ranger teams through the universe, and we find out later, thanks to Boom Comics, the multiverse. In order to stop Master Vile and allow the Aquatarian Rangers to return home as soon as possible, look, these guys did not do well whenever it came to dehydration. On a regular basis, Master Vile was close to beating them just from where they were extra thirsty. The Rangers had to travel through time to get the Zeo Crystal reassembled. Our boy Adam was sent to past North Korea, where he met Kai Ogi, and coincidentally found the Zeo subcrystal he was hunting for behind a waterfall. No cliches here. On April 20th, 1996, fans of Power Rangers were ready to be shocked. Introducing Power Rangers Zeo, which brought along a few new concepts to the franchise that were a bit different before. One being that the prior 6th Ranger Tommy is now part of the core of 5, shifting to be Zeo Ranger 5 Red. The other notable change is that this is the first time we have not had a Black Ranger. No, instead the mighty Black Frog Nageti Ranger Adam Park has now become Zeo Ranger Green. The first introduction of a Green Ranger being a part of the core group introduced in this season was also the new Zords, presenting Adams as another 4-legged powerhouse. Zeo Zord 4, based on Taurus the Bull. This Zord has the ability to fire lightning bolts from the tips of its horns and possessed a very powerful charge attack. It also presents the formation for the Zeo Megazord to have the Zeo 5 battle helmet. First introduced in episode 4, the Zeo 4 battle helmet gave the Zeo Megazord the ability to fire green lightning bolts as well as neutralizing gravity fields around the Megazord. Later in the season, Trey of Triforia gifted the Rangers one of the most profitable Lego-esque Zord sequences seen so far, the Super Zeo Zords. Adams was naturally Super Zeo Zord 4, which is a tongue twister. Please try to say that 10 times fast. Super Zeo Zord 4, Super Zeo Zord 4, Super Zeo Zord 4, Super... You know, I can't do it. Adams was naturally Super Zeo Zord 4. That was a square torso that had a square torso to match up with his helmet insignia and would form the lower legs of the Super Zeo Megazord. While the Zeo powers were incredibly strong, they did continuously grow over time, eventually becoming strong enough to place the Rangers in danger. Canonically, anyway. Due to this, the Rangers saw another shift in their future. April, having previously proven that it was the perfect time to introduce a new world to the Power Rangers universe, saw April 19th, 1997, this Power Rangers Zeo shifting into Turbo for the first time. Power Rangers Turbo is, at least in my opinion, just about as successful as its Sentai counterpart. However, the season does hold some interesting moments overall. This season introduced Adam again as the Green Turbo Ranger, with his Desert Thunder Turbozord, perfect for every off-road activity. The main thing to look at in this season is how it shows a departure from the oldest cast to the show, Adam being one of them. Once graduated, Catherine, Tommy, Tanya, and Adam move on to further their lives, but not before passing their powers on to their new successor. Adam hands over his keys to the Green Turbo Ranger powers to Carlos Valerte. As seen in previous seasons, one may think this may be the last time anyone would see Adam, since he passed his powers on, and up to this point, any other ranger whose powers had been passed to a successor was from there on just like a fart in the wind, gone, poof. In Space introduced Carlos becoming the Black In Space Ranger. Carlos wound up having a difficult time facing off against Liz Wizard. During this fight, out of nowhere, our boy Adam comes flying in. Boom! Without his powers. However, he is not able to just simply overwhelm the monster, instead having to use his combat experiences from the past. He outmaneuvers Liz Wizard until the monster had to retreat. In the next scene, we see that Adam sees the troubles that Carlos is going through and listens as he recants a previous fight in which he was tricked into accidentally hurting a teammate. Adam, being a stand-up man he is, takes Carlos under his wing to train him.
Alright. Let's go.
During the training session, we see a short exchange between Alpha and Adam. Adam lets Rita know that he missed being a ranger and shows his original Mighty Morphin buckler, broken and damaged, with a Mastodon power coin in it. Now Alpha flat out tells Adam to not morph with it due to its link to the morphing grid being broken. The connection would be unstable and could potentially destroy him. Carlos returns, continuing training with Adam. While gone, he had turned over his morpher and confided he was not the Black Ranger any longer. At that moment, they fall under attack. Our lad, our hero, our myth himself understood that he was the only one with a potential form to defend them. Without a second thought, Adam takes the buckler, morphs into the Mighty Morphin Black Ranger again. Adam charges fighting Liz Wizard. But much like Tommy, after the green candle drained his powers, Adam's connection to the morphing grid started fading, and by the time Liz Wizard grew into his giant form, he was back into his normal human form. The battle wipes up with the Rangers winning, and a handshake and hug between Adam and Carlos. Adam heads off as the In-Space Rangers hoist Carlos up onto their shoulder. A victory indeed. Fast forward February 26, 2007, the new season introduced as Power Rangers Operations Overdrive. I'm gonna level with you. I did not like this season. Found it to be boring, bland, did not really hold my interest, much like the later iteration Megaforce did not hold my interest. However, this season had one redeeming point. The child of Rita and Zed, Thrax, has come to Earth to fight the Rangers, causing the Rangers of that generation to lose their powers temporarily. During this, as they are about to be destroyed, we are shown Ninja Storm Blue, Tori, Dino Thunder Yellow, Kira, surprisingly SPD Red Bridge, he was originally the SPD Green Ranger, and Mystic Force Green Xander, culminating in a power axe slamming down into the ground, knocking back Camdor and Mig. The Black Dino Ranger stands and shows Adam Park back in action. During this arc, we see these 5 previous Rangers are back in action, ready to continue kicking evil's ass wherever it may be. At the end of the arc, Sentinel Knight fully restores Adam's powers completely, as well as his damaged morpher. The most recent anniversary special, Once and Always a Ranger, released April 19, 2023, it shows that Adam has transferred the Mastodon Power Coin back to Zach Taylor and alongside Aisha Taylor, has joined the SPA. I assume Space Patrol Alpha or Space Patrol Academy. He is seen a few times in this special, primarily on a video call. During the events of Once and Always, it's shown that Adam and Aisha are in the Sirius system and were fighting the Trubian Empire with some tech that Billy had designed. At the end of the special, it is shown that Adam and Aisha were taking the Rangers rescued from Robo-Rita to Aquitar to get healed up. So, that's Adam Park, portrayed by Johnny Young Bosch. I'll be honest, I'm pretty unfairly a fan of both Adam Park the character and Johnny Young Bosch. If you have an interest in looking into Power Rangers as a franchise, I recommend starting with the classic and seeing this paragon on the morphing grid grow and become an incredibly influential part of the Power Ranger universe. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed my view and recap of this Ranger's heroics. I'll catch y'all in my next video. Bye bye!